Welcome back from winter break, and thanks for tuning into this week's news show. I'm your host, Justin Elsner. The Boone wrestling team hosted one of their 2 home meets this past Tuesday night, facing off against 3 opposing schools. Tanner Frost took to the action and has your recap.
This is Tanner Frost reporting from Boone High, where the Toradors host the Gilbert Tigers, the West Marshall Trojans, and the Nevada Cubs in their first home game. Boone seeks to get their first home duel win and improve the record to 5-2 overall.
The Toradors began against West Marshall in the first duel of the night. After a slow start from 132 to 170, Alex Wheeler looked to turn things around. Wheeler took the first points from a nice double leg takedown. After tightening his hold, he pinned his man, snagging Boone their first 6. At 113, Braxton Wright struggled to find the takedown in the first. After Braxton reverses his man, he surprises the crowd and gets the 6. A nice turn by Runstad grabs Boone 2 pins in a row. The final score turned up 24 to 52 in West Marshall's favor. Boone's next opponent was Gilbert, starting with holes at 138. Determined to get this win, Mason started strong in the first, grabbing 2 takedowns. A tilt got Holst 3 points, and he finished his man soon after. As Boone and Gilbert fought back and forth at heavyweight, Jacob Melton stepped onto the mat. Melton lit the gym with excitement with his throw, but was soon reversed to make the match exciting. The 2 heavyweights exchanged riding time, and it turned into a tied thriller. Melton got back points in the third that ended up securing the match for him. 106-pounder Joey Pena started the lower weights for Boone, and got them a much-needed pin. Through good usage of riding, Jimmy Bastard pinned his man as well. It wasn't enough for Boone to take the lead, however, as they lost 45 to 32. Boone started very strong against Nevada, their final matchup. Freshman Anthony Keller brought the excitement with a fast-paced match. Eventually, in overtime, Keller got the W by getting a pin. Alex Wheeler provides a very quick pin by Cowcatcher for 6 more points. With the score in Boone's favor, Bousted and Holst look to seal the win. Bousted hits a switch in the first and controls the match from there on. Final was 44 to 36 for Boone, as they went 1-2 on the night. The Toradors look to win big at the Ames tournament this Saturday. This has been Tanner Frost from Boone TV.
This past Tuesday night, the girls basketball team looked to continue their winning streak as they took on Winterset. Boone TV's Corbin Waffle made the trip to Winterset and has your recap.
I'm here in Winterset as Boone hopes to continue their streak against the Huskies. To begin the game, the Huskies jumped out to an early lead, but Caitlin Shadle led Boone back with a couple of drives to the basket. Riley Clayman also contributed, hitting a 3 to wrap up the first quarter. Boone led 10-9 heading into the second quarter. Boone picked up the tempo in the second quarter with a 3-ball from Shadle. Claire Sandvik also began production in the paint to build upon the lead. The Toradors headed into the locker rooms with a score of 19-12. After halftime, both teams began to find success down low. However, Boone's defense began to struggle and allowed Winterset to chip away at the lead. Shadle put together a couple of nice baskets to regain momentum for the Toradors. The score was 33-25 in Boone's favor at the end of the third. In the fourth quarter, Boone's defense continued to fall apart. The Huskies cut Boone's lead down to 5, causing the Toradors to call a timeout. But Boone kept their composure and helped Winterset to finish out the game, and winning with a final score of 49-41. Here's Coach McParlin on Winterset's late game surge.
I think we all thought, well, this game's over. And it wasn't. And so then our defense started sucking. And, but the kids did what they had to do to win, hit a lot of big shots, came up with some good defensive stops and rebounds. And if they just communicate a little bit better on defense, I think our games can be a little bit easier and not quite so nerve-wracking at the end.
From Boone TV, I'm Corbin Waffle.
The boys basketball team took to the court after the girls' game to battle the Winterset Huskies in an important conference game. Here's how it all went down this past Tuesday night. The boys basketball team faced off against the Winterset Huskies this past Tuesday night with a chance to even out the record at 4-4. Both teams started the game ice cold on the offensive side of the court. Boone put up 8 points in the first quarter, matching their worst start to a game since their loss to Norwalk on December 12th. Winterset jumped out to a lead in the second, but the Torters once again had an answer for the Huskies. Down by 8, John Herrick pulled up from behind the arc and knocked down a 3-ball to cut the Huskies' lead to 5. At the end of the first half, Boone headed into the locker room with a 1-point lead. The Torters pulled ahead of Winterset by 6 in the third quarter behind Tanner Schmieke. Then Winterset's Brandon Montross hit a corner 3 to chip away at Boone's advantage, but Herrick responded on the other end with a 3-ball of his own from downtown. The Huskies found success in the paint in the final quarter, which led to the Tortors' record dropping to 3-5 on the season. From BTV Sports, I'm Justin Elsner. That's all for this week. Thanks for watching this week's news show. We'll be back next week with a full news show to kick off the second semester. Now here's the highly anticipated Question of the Week.
Question of the Week! Question of the Week!
Oh my god, I have so many things to do. I need to go on a road trip, I need to go shopping, I need to plan spring break, I need to finish my classes.
Well, I need to get new shoes, and I really need to start driving.
Oh, I have no idea what to do. Oh, come on. What are you guys doing?
I didn't make one.
I gave up drinking pop.
Not miss any more school.
My New Year's resolution is to eat 10 pounds of bacon every single Wednesday.
Continue to be the best grandma to my grandchildren that I can.
Not falling asleep during semester tests.
Eat more, shower less.
To be more respectful to others.
I don't really have a New Year's resolution, just going with the flow of this new year.
Nice, all right.
What's that even mean? What's that mean? What's it mean? I'm thinking I want to pass Spanish.
To qualify for state in the 50 free and eat no sweets until November.
Eat a bag of donuts once a day.
I don't know. Make healthier lifestyle decisions.
To stay myself because I'm perfect.
Question of the Week! Question of the Week!